For a while now, TV's been great, and even though there aren't a ton of TV shows I'm watching, there's one that I want to talk about today, the Orville.
The USS Orville, and we're offering you command.
You're kidding. That's not bad, right?
No, it's good. Paint some flames on the side, and maybe like a rainbow unicorn, you got something.
Engage quantum drive.
The Orville is a sci-fi comedy show that's created by Seth MacFarlane. This is the man who created Family Guy and other animated shows on Fox, and honestly, sometimes the things he creates can be a hit or miss for me. The earlier seasons of Family Guy are very funny, but the show has taken a turn for the worse. So coming into the first episode of the Orville, I was skeptical. But as I watch all the episodes for the season so far, I realize this show is incredible, and it goes out of its way to make its characters feel real as you get attached to them. The series is a clear homage to Star Trek The Next Generation, and that's not a bad thing. At the time of creating this, The Orville is 10 episodes in, and there hasn't been an episode yet that I didn't think was clever or interesting. For example, there's a whole episode about a society that treats you a certain way based on the number of upvotes or downvotes you get.
Hi, I'm Captain Ed Mercer. Holy crap!
We don't mean your family any harm.
Well, we did just shoot his dad.
Aside from shooting your dad, we don't mean your family any harm.
There's also an episode where the ship and the crew get hijacked by a time-traveling ship collector. And it isn't the Galaxy Quest knockoff I thought it would be. The show will go out of its way to tell you an interesting story before it goes for a laugh. But the coolest thing about the Orville is that when it does go for a laugh, it feels genuine and not shoehorned in for just the sake of silliness. The show strikes a good balance between being funny and playing up the joke. There are episodes where I was so invested in what was happening to the characters that when a joke landed, it made me laugh hard because I forgot I was watching a comedy.
My God, you guys look like unemployed backup dancers.
Take the opening, for instance. It does everything in its power to push the tone that you're going for a classic sci-fi show here. The best thing about the Orville is the characters. Seth MacFarlane does well as Captain Ed Mercer, and the starting premise of the show makes you feel for him, while also setting up the dynamic between him and his first officer. The show's premise is that a new captain of a starship must work with his cheating ex-wife is a mildly interesting foundation to other cool character interactions. But it takes a back seat at times as there are whole episodes dedicated to one or more characters other than Ed and Kelly. And these episodes do well because the show does a good job of never excluding who you get to know. You get to see the life of the captain, all the way to Lieutenant Yaphet, an amorphous, gelatinous, shape-shifting engineer voiced by Norm Macdonald, who's constantly hitting on their chief medical officer. I think one of my favorite things about this show is the character dynamics and how they all play against each other. Take Alara Katan. She's the smallest and youngest member of the crew, yet she has super strength because her planet has higher than normal gravity. We get to see how this plays against her interpersonal relationships as she grows into a more confident and better leader. Or even jumping back to Ed and Kelly, we see how with all this history between the two characters, they can work together and help each other solve problems. Seth MacFarlane has stated that his goal with this show was to make more positive sci-fi in a world filled with stories about post-apocalyptic worlds. He wanted to make a show about what could happen if humanity got its crap together and worked towards a better future. And honestly, I think he really succeeds. It scratches the Star Trek itch that many people may have been wanting, at the same time being a completely original and awesome show with really great characters. I'm very excited to see where it goes and what's next, because the best part about it is that the sky's the limit for the Orville. Hey guys, I want to do something a little bit more freeform just so you can kind of hear me talk normally. I just want to thank any of you who have subscribed or liked or watched any of my videos in the past couple weeks. I really do appreciate it. I have a lot of things planned, a lot of different ideas and video essays and movie reviews that I want to go into. Definitely excited for like The Last Jedi and Jumanji and other things like that to review, but also have other kind of conceptual things that I want to make videos out of. But also, if there's anything that you guys want me to talk about or any tips or tricks that you want me to kind of go over, leave them in the comments. I really want to engage with you guys and engage with anyone new. Like I said, I just want to thank you guys and please like and subscribe for future content. Thank you.